There is a new petition circulating Washington. We learned what it would take to repeal a portion of the state's gun laws.
Temperatures are still cold, but we stay dry through the weekend. Find out when temperatures will return to normal.
Get ready to turn back your clocks. Daylight saving ends Sunday. Get out your phones and ready to vote. We want to know, what will you do with your extra hour?
Gonzaga basketball is just around the corner. We break down what's expected before the men's first game.
Come on, Nitro, Magnus, come on.
Wiener dog races are coming to Spokane. We will introduce you to one of the dogs competing in the Spokane Chiefs' first race.
Up with KREM starts right now with Jen York, Evan Narani, and Dina Marie McNichol.
5 a.m. now. Well, this morning we are seeing some of the most popular costumes from Halloween. And there appeared to be a reoccurring theme here. Several people donned their best Mississippi mustache, including Karthik Venkatraman there on the left.
Karthik looks great.
Yeah, and take a look at all these Gardner Minshew's. I think everyone did a pretty great job.
I think so. I was considering it for a while, and then I figured I didn't want to be a part of, the masses. I'm an
You're
individual.
an original. Yeah,
Exactly.
You're original.
So I went with a bunny.
That didn't fit you.
It
Also
didn't fit me
original.
whatsoever. You can find it on the KREM Instagram page.
It's so great, guys. Gotta check that out.
Well, welcome to Up with KREM. Great to have you with us today. Hopefully you don't have a candy hangover this morning with everyone hitting the streets last night.
I have a candy hangover.
Right, I saw a lot of kids with bags and bags of candy.
Bags full.
Yeah.
It's amazing when they empty those bags out just to see how much they got. And the kids that I saw last night had a ton. And I was like, this is going to last you easily through next summer.
Oh, hands down, unless the parents maybe get to it first.
Right.
But boy, it was cold outside last night.
It was. Things pretty much stuck to what we expected, cold and dry. But it's always tough when we have these dry conditions, no rain, no snow, when those temperatures are that cold, because you kind of have to adjust accordingly, right? So once again this morning we kick off our day with some cold temperatures. We also, of course, have that overnight temperature inversion, meaning different layers of temperatures where warmer air is up top, and that's just trapping pollutants near the surface. Moderate air quality right now at 99 on the AQI. It is just pushing right into unhealthy for sensitive groups, and we're expecting that to likely be the theme for the good portion of the day. That is why we now have a burn ban in effect. Burn ban began October 31st. This is only for Spokane County. No outdoor burning, including recreational burning, and only EPA certified heating devices. That means only EPA certified wood burning stoves or fireplaces are allowed. Again, this began yesterday amid a lot of issues related to air quality as we start off now our Friday, and we'll likely see these issues persist into the weekend because we don't have any major weather event coming through over the course of the weekend to switch things up. This afternoon, 44 degrees is that forecast high. We'll get a little bit warmer today than where we got yesterday, though overnight lows are a bit chillier. Weekend forecast shows 48 and 50 degrees. Skies stay dry, but clouds roll in for your Sunday. Looks like air quality issues are going to persist through the weekend, as I mentioned, since we don't have any major event coming through. But if you'd like to get a check of those temperatures and get maybe an early look at the 7-day forecast, you can always head over to the brand new KREM 2 mobile app that has the latest on weather conditions. I'll send things back to you, Jen.
All right, Evan, thank you. It is 5:03 now. Well, a new petition is circulating Spokane. It aims to repeal the law requiring background checks and safety training for gun owners. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us now live in the newsroom to explain the details. Good morning.
Good morning, Jen. Gun rights supporters are gathering signatures for Initiative 1094. If that initiative makes it into law, it would repeal I-1639, which puts requirements on gun owners. But a lot has to happen for I-1094 to become law. First, supporters need to collect at least 300,000 signatures from registered voters by December 28th. If they do that, the initiative will go to the legislature. It will be on the next agenda during the next legislative session, which starts in January. Lawmakers can do 3 different things with the initiative: either approve it, reject it, or approve a different version of it. If lawmakers approve the initiative, it would become law and would repeal I-1639. If they reject it, it would be on the next ballot for people to vote on. But if they approve a different version, both the original initiative and the changed version would be on the next ballot. Either way, if it becomes law, it would repeal I-1639, which makes gun owners have background checks, take safety training, and abide by waiting periods. So far, supporters have only gathered about 300 signatures of the 300,000 they need. In the newsroom, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Nicole, thank you. A Spokane police officer is now recovering after being hit by a distracted driver. Investigators say the driver was likely on their phone. It happened yesterday near Trent Street and Waterworks Street. They cited the driver for following too close in addition to being on their phone. Police want to remind drivers to never text and drive and to be aware of your surroundings.
The resolution is adopted without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
The House of Representatives voted to move forward with President Trump's impeachment inquiry. Part of the vote yesterday included 7 Democratic representatives and 3 Republican leaders from Washington. 2 Republican representatives from Idaho were also at the vote. All of them voted along party lines. The resolution calls for open hearings. It also allows the president's legal team to question witnesses. But Democrats can take away that right if the president does not cooperate with the investigation. A federal grant will help Kootenai Electric improve the safety of some of its power lines. The North Idaho Electric Cooperative is moving roughly 50 miles of overhead power lines underground. That project is estimated at $10 million. A grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency is covering 75% of the work. 17 of the 24 conversion projects are already complete. The remaining work is expected to be finished by August 2020. Well, could professional football be returning to Spokane? A big announcement is expected today at the city's arena football team, or about it rather, the Spokane Shock. The team has not played since 2015. It is widely speculated the announcement could be regarding the Shock's entry into the Indoor Football League as early as next year. This morning, we do want to remind you to send in your ballots for Washington's general election. Ballots are due next Tuesday, November 5th. The general election will decide Spokane's next mayor, city council president, and various other positions and measures across the county. There are a total of 24 drop box locations listed on the elections website, and we've made them easy for you to find on our website, KREM.com. Well, that is your Morning Rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM. 5:07 now. Well, this Sunday, we will need to set our clocks back 1 hour. It's daylight saving time. KREM 2's Dana Marie McNichol is live in the studio now with more on the change. Good morning.
Good morning, Jen. Well, this Sunday at 2 a.m., we will be setting our clocks back to standard time and we'll be gaining an extra hour of sleep. But sadly, the sun will be setting much sooner. So this morning, we want you to weigh in. What are you going to do with that extra hour of sleep? Let us know what you think by voting on our KREM 2 app. Are you going to be sleeping, being productive, spending time with family? I will be sleeping. I know that for sure. Well, here in Washington, officials have approved legislation for the state to observe daylight saving time year-round, which would mean they would never do what we're about to do on Sunday and turn our clocks back. This would also mean for half of the year we would be an hour ahead of Idaho, our neighbors, who are our neighbors. Right now, Hawaii and Arizona, the 2 states who use standard time, they are all year around. So 6 other states have approved legislation to make daylight saving time permanent as well. However, these states still need the okay from Congress to enact the change. Now, if you're wondering, saying daylight savings is wrong. It's actually singular. Daylight saving has been happening since 2007. It begins on the 2nd Sunday of March and ends on the 1st Sunday of November. And daylight savings time is now used in over 70 countries worldwide and affects over 1 billion people, and states varies from one country to another, which is pretty interesting. And make sure to let us know what you think by voting in our KREM 2 app. Okay, if you didn't think it was daylight saving, I'm with you. I said daylight savings my whole life.
Since I've been in news, that's when I figured it out.
You start taking journalism classes.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're like, this is the common mistake that
Exactly.
you can't make as a journalist.
Well, then I've been making the mistake. Whoops. I had no idea. But
Yeah.
no, it's daylight
Daylight saving. And looking at our poll this morning, I'm with the 67% there. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely.
This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to be working out actually.
I was just saying, hitting the gym. Get out of here.
No,
I
so
love
get this.
it.
I get my gym actually gives an extra class if you go on Sunday on daylight saving, the day we switch our clocks over, just as a promotion for like, hey, you get an extra hour, use it to go to the gym. And I'm like, that's a smart idea for a gym to do.
Yeah, it is. Okay, maybe I'll work out. Probably not.
Sorry.
but maybe.
Talk to me.
These guns.
You're going to be so strong, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Step
work out for
aside.
the both of us. I'll
Yeah.
be taking a nap. 5:10 now on a Friday morning. Well, daylight saving, of course, and Sunday. After the break, we connect the dots on why this may not be the case for much longer.
And in the next half hour, we tell you about some of our four-legged friends who are racing at the Spokane Chiefs game on Sunday. You're not going to want to miss that story.